Hi everyone and welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Johan. If you're new to my channel, if you guys are not new, welcome back. Thanks so much for watching. Continued watching my videos. As I've been saying for the past several weeks that once I hit 250 subscribers, which we finally hit, and I'm so happy and I'm thrilled about it, and I'm shocked in a way. It finally happened and it's a huge milestone to reach 250 subscribers. Hopefully you guys stay subscribed. Hopefully. But as I mentioned for the past few weeks, I was going to do a Q&A video once I had 250 subscribers. So this is it. This is a very short Q&A. I have been saying for the past, I think, couple of videos, if you have any questions you wanted to ask me, to share them below in the comments. I have one question that did come through, and it was about dating. If I'm dating and how it is in the new city that I live in, or which I'm not really. I'm not dating in the city I'm living, but I could talk about how it was dating in Boston when I was dating prior to COVID. So if you guys want to know about that video or want to see that video, leave a comment down below. I think I'm gonna film something like that. But yeah, this is just a Q&A. I put it on my Instagram asking my friends to ask me questions. Um, and I have a couple questions that came up. So I thought I'd share some of these answers. So hopefully you guys get to know me better through these answers. So yeah, let's get started. One of the first questions that I got was from my friend Sarah Tewksbury. And Sarah asked me, what are your goals for 2021? 2021, there are many related goals to the house. In 2021, I hope to have new kitchen cabinets and countertops put in, which I hinted at one of my videos that I went on Lowe's and designed things. So I hope to execute that. I will be taking out a loan on my 401k. All the interest will go back, and it's basically a self-investment in myself, putting back and paying the interest to myself on my 401k, and also building the value of the home up. So that's definitely one of the goals that I have for 2021, at least the beginning, being winter, get the kitchen done. Additionally, I am finishing the bathroom downstairs, so I just want to have that squared away at the beginning of 21, and updating that bathroom. But overall, personally, I definitely want to achieve a certain amount of savings. I'm looking forward to see how the tax situation is going to look like when I file my taxes, and if I get a refund and how that's going to work. And financially, it's just building myself up as close as I was when I bought the home last year. I know I'm very, very thankful that I'm able to do that. And it's come through some sacrifices as well. And yeah, I mean, that's really what I focused on at the beginning of 2020, house related things. But overall, I think personally, I want to read more, which is a goal of mine in this past 3 months that I have not been the most successful in. I want to upload more consistently on YouTube. Um, Maybe twice a week if I can. I was doing it for a couple weeks, twice a week. But those are my short-term goals. And then after I get the COVID vaccine, which I will be getting once it's available to me and it comes through my turn, I think it's just getting back and traveling and having the trip to Italy that I was gonna take this year in the springtime. I really haven't taken like a vacation like the whole year like most people. So yeah, those are my short-term goals. I'm sorry, like you watch my videos. So if you watch my videos, you know that I can ramble out. And so a simple question like that, I'm like ramble. So I'm sorry, I can turn this video into a long video. So we'll move on to the next question. So the next question I have is from my Instagram friend Matthew Reed, who's in the UK. He asks, when will I visit London next? And when I will visit London next, hopefully next fall. For the past like 2-3 years prior to this year, me and my best friend visited our other good friend in London around Thanksgiving time, and this year we just of course couldn't do it. But the hope is to do it next year, so I'm really looking forward to that. And continuing that tradition. So hopefully around the fall time or late fall, early winter of 2021. I will be back in London. All right, so my good friend Tiff Chan asked me what is on my to-do list. One of the first things on my to-do list um, in 2021. And one of my first things to do in 2021, as I mentioned, is house-related things before. So just my goals and one of my to-do list is to focus on my house, focus on my finances. I think my mental health has been pretty good. I've been pretty, I try to be as positive as I can. I have been, doing some of the things that I love, like eating things I like, working out. I hope to work out more just because I haven't been able to work out as much due to the gym closures. Um, in terms of how I used to work out before, of course, I can work out at home, but for me, it's just not the same. I've watched a couple videos in regards to like at home workout things that you could buy that ultimately like if you're paying a monthly expense for a gym, which I am, um, when you add it up times a few years, it's gonna equal the $1,500 $2,000 that it costs to buy one of these like screens with the workout gear and like courses with instructors. But ultimately, I'm not sure. But I definitely want to get back into working out because it is part of my it helps me feel more me and it makes me feel more, sorry, I have something on my, 1 second. So yeah, so it makes me feel more me and I don't know, it just allows me to take out some of the, I don't know, thoughts that I've been having and just, I don't know, I really hope to like, get back to doing that. First to-do list, 2021, once it's healthy to and safe to get back to the gym, I will be doing so for sure. So I have one more question, and the question is from my Instagram friend Arbit. He said, "What do you see yourself in 10 years from now?" He said, "I asked a cliche question, but it's a big one." I definitely have been one of those people. I'm a Virgo, and I'm definitely like a planner. I'm not the most like impromptu person. It's not my favorite thing to be impromptu, just because I don't like controlling things. Um, but in 10 years from now, I'm going to be 37. The hope 10 years from now is that I will no longer be living in this house 10 years from now. The goal is to sell this house in about 4.5, 5 years. Use the money that I make from this house to purchase a second home that will be a multi-family. In that multifamily, I will live on one of the levels and rent out another one of the levels, live there for 1 or 2 years, um, and then fully rent out the space. Hopefully, I'm at a point where I am having some revenue come from that rental home. Um, minus the maintenance of that home, I should have some positive on the other end. And hopefully, I'll be able to be making enough money that I'm able to buy and purchase a third home that will be my home for, I don't know, 15, 20 years. So that's actually in the next few years. So, within the next 7 years, that's like the short term, not short term, but, the phases. Um, Overall, in 10 years, when I'm 37, I hope to start the process of either adopting or pursuing surrogacy. I don't care to be in a relationship necessarily or with someone. I want to have a child, at least one child, or raise one child. And yeah, that's definitely something I want to start doing in terms of like starting to execute when I'm 37 and hopefully by 38, 39, I'll have a baby. And I think that, for a while I was like, hey, I have to have a partner and, I have to have someone that's willing to do this with me. But it's something that I want, and it's not going to take a partner for me to execute or get something done because I don't have someone with me. If I happen to have someone with me at that point in my life, that's great, fantastic. But I'm not hoping to, or thinking, or I'm not going to be waiting for someone because if I want something, I'm going to go for it, and I'm not going to wait for someone to help me get it. Because after that, you're just playing a waiting game, and you know time is of the essence. I'm before, I don't want to be 65 or 70 or 80 having my first child and I be able to experience a little bit of life with them, um, or grow older with them in a way. So yeah, at 37, I should already have some funds, putting some funds into taking care of that, because even if I do adopt it, you know, the legal fees are upwards of 35, 40 something $1,000. So it's not something cheap to do either. And I think I will count and rely on my friends and my mom and the people around me who are good people to pitch in. And the child is going to be my child, but it's going to be a child, you know, inspired and raised by a community of loving people. So I, yeah, like that's what I want. And I want to, you know, I'm working hard not only for myself, not only for my mom and being able to help her when she retires or she's no longer working, um, but I would love to be able to leave, you know, so you know, teach someone, um, and leaves behind a lot of what I'm working for. Of course, you know, I can donate and I will donate and leave to organizations, but I really want to have a child, and that's just, you know me. I want to raise a child. So that 10 years, that's a lot going on. But I think ultimately in 10 years, I'm so looking forward to, if I'm gifted the years ahead, to be able to do a lot of things that I want to do. You know, life, a lot of things happen. You know, I think this year reminds a lot of people that just we're living however they wanted, that things don't always, you know, go the way you think they're gonna go. And I've always thought that way. So the fact that I've made it to 27, I'm so thankful for. And if I'm able to make it to 37, I'm so thankful for. And however long I get to live, I'm thankful for. And every moment, every day, I do a little thing before I fall asleep where I list the things that I'm thankful for. That's literally like, um, from the ability to walk and see and experience, and for my health that I have, and the health that my family has, and for my job, for the roof over my head, for the food that I eat, for my car. It's literally, I know it's kind of a lot, but I've been doing that since I was about 14 years old, and it really gives me some kind of soothness within. It reminds me that I should be thankful for the little things and the big things that are going on in my life. So I hope this video is not too long. It's probably forever long. But I hope you guys got to know me a little bit more through those few questions that my friends have asked. I really appreciate you guys watching this video. If you have made it this far, you can hit the subscribe button and join this little group of people that we're growing, and hit the like button, because I think it does help, because other people can find the video as well. Share the video if you'd like to. But yeah, that's like who I am. Those are genuine answers to my questions. And I don't know. I really, you know, I'm really thrilled to be doing this and to do this creatively, for fun, and it's something that I've wanted to do, and it was one of my big goals for 2020, right? And COVID was not going to get in the way of that. And I created a YouTube page, I uploaded videos, and I am so happy with what I have accomplished here, and you guys have helped me accomplish. So thank you so much for getting me to 250 subscribers. I hope to upload one more video, probably a fashion related video, before the end of the year. But yeah, thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you hopefully in the next video. Goodbye.